Sky Siljeg. I'm 21 years old and I don't have power steering. Skate for Lib Tech Skateboards and Dr. Bronner's Magic Soap.
What I saw of Sky, and I loved it, was how passionate he was about skating. He loved falling over. He loved, he was pretty sure that I put Pergo in the kitchen so that he could skateboard in the house. And his first 3 set was out the kitchen into the garage. Sky, though, he was good. It was fun to watch him.
My name is Sky Siljeg. I'm 7 years old.
I've probably known him, I don't know, since he was maybe 7 or 8, and he was always this little kid ripping around, really good for a little kid. And so I've watched him kind of develop over the past 15 years. And he's gone from just being really good at skateboarding to being like so good at skateboarding that he's not really doing tricks, although sometimes he still does do tricks, but he'll just do the most abstract things. Something that's really, really hard, but when you look at it, it's like, I'm not even sure how you would classify that as what he's doing. It's just a really hard way to ride a skateboard.
I gotta say, Shag probably made the biggest impression on him as far as learning that he didn't have to skate like everybody else, that he could be artistic and he could be creative.
It's really fun to watch because it's just so creative and unique, and you're not seeing the usual just another backsmith or a big old air or some crazy gnarly whatever. It's something really, really almost like Zen skateboarding. Yeah, it's really cool to see Sky getting his pro model because as far as progressing skateboarding, he's definitely on the forefront with some really, really unique and creative ways to ride a skateboard.
I've always thought Mervin was sick. My brothers fucking grew up riding their snowboards, and I always saw him there and skated with the Craftsman every Tuesday night or whatever the hell it was, this indoor mini ramp. So I always thought it was sick that there was just skaters building their own boards. And it's rad that I can do that myself. Just go out to the factory, lay up a board, cut it out, shape it, test it, skate it, change it. It's just also accessible. And everything that they do is as sustainable as can be, which is pretty sick, protecting this planet that we're so grateful to inhabit. So lucky.
We were lucky enough to have Sky grow up in our town. He was a kid with tons of potential, and he was a student of the game, and he learned from the very best.
He spent, from probably about 6 years in the top 5 in the world. One year he was number 2. That was, I think it was Pedro Barros and then Sky.
He's learned every trick, and he's running it through his own personal filter, and what comes back out is jazz skateboarding. He doesn't just do tricks. He flows, his lines connect, the transitions are as important as the tricks. He's at a point where the people that inspired him are now inspired by him. And that's what pro skateboarding is about. It's about giving back to skateboarding, and that's what Sky does. And everyone who watches him appreciates him. He's a unique voice in skateboarding right now, and it's his time.
Fuck, so many years riding for Lib Tech that I'm excited just, you know, to have my name engraved into it.
All right, hot off the press, Sky turns pro. Yeah, bud, welcome to the club. Pro model's where it's at. Be sure you seek out some of the most expensive artists money can buy. Don't worry about deadlines.